Hello everyone, welcome back to Bytes Code. Today we are going to explore the world of layout in CSS. Layout is a crucial aspect of web design, and CSS provides us with a much powerful toolkit to create responsive and beautiful layouts. So let's dive in. Today we are going to talk about just two types of layouts, and I'm going to make sure this video is as short as possible. So we'll be talking about the block and the inline layout. But before we start, what is a layout? So a layout in CSS refers to the way elements are arranged on a web page. You can use the CSS properties to control the position, size, and spacing of elements, creating a visually appealing and user-friendly designs. Alright, so the types of layouts, actually there are quite a numerous types of layouts, but I'll be looking at just four of these layouts. So I'll be making a part 2 of this lesson, and a part 2 of this lesson will feature another two types of layouts. So in this part 1, we'll be having block and inline layout. Alright, let's jump in. What is block layout? Block layout is the default layout mode for HTML elements. In block layout, elements are displayed as block, taking up the full width of their parent element. What is all this English? Let's jump in into Visual Studio Code. So opening up my Visual Studio Code, and alright, I have my works opened and I have some codes in. Let me clear everything out and start afresh with you guys. Control S, Control S. Alright, so to illustrate block layout, let's create a section. And in this section, let's create a division, so a div. And in this div, let's create about 5 divs more. Okay, let's make it a 7. Like this. So this shortcut helps us to create multiple tags in the Visual Studio Code. So you just type your tag name. So div is my tag times, which is shift plus 8, and the number of elements or tags we want to create. Okay, so times 7, and I have 7 divs. And inside these divs, let's type in something. My name. Alright, so I think I need to show you guys something here, how I was able to select very quick and type in all the div at a go. So to do that, hold Control and Alt and press the down arrow key. So we are going to select all the way down to meet your last div or to meet your last container or element. So Control Alt and the down arrow key, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Alright, so just type in anything. My name. Nice. Now let's save this and open with our live server. Alright, so this is the illustration of the block layout. So block layouts are the default layout mode. So automatically our display or layout type in HTML is in block. But to illustrate this or to do some few tweaks to this, let's add classes to these divs and see if truly our display is in block. So display, oh sorry, the first div contains a class, and this class is a container. So a container, and the rest of my divs will have the same class. So class of items. Okay, see. So inside our CSS, let's reference container, and inside this container, let's set the display to block. Let's save and see if something happens on our page. All right, so nothing happens. Now let's give our items some properties. So items, and inside these items, let's give them, no, let's start with a border first. Let's see how wide they expand. So border of 1px solid black hashtag 00000. Nice. Now Control S to save. Perfect. See how wide they expand. Okay, all right, see how wide they expand. We said block layout is the default layout mode, right? And they take the full width of the parent element. So if I set my display here, or my container 1 or my parent container here with a width of 50%, that is half of the screen. Let's see if our items will take the width, and see they do take the full width of their parent container. So this simply is how to illustrate block layout. So very simple and quite the default, so it's not really used like that. Okay, let's move to the next type of layout, which is the inline layout. So inline layouts are used for elements that are displayed inline, such as text and images. So text and images, how to display text and images inline. Let me clear this for now. All right, and display, set the display here to inline. No, not inline block, just inline. Control S, and you see our display changes from the vertical to horizontal display. So we move from a vertical to a horizontal display. So that is how inline is being illustrated, or inline layout works. So guys, that is all on today's episode of layout in CSS. Hope to see you guys in the next lesson, where we'll be talking about flexbox and flexbox and the grid. All right, see you guys in the next lesson.